Tilapia, the humble fresh fish, is powering the quiet economic revolution in Africa. And behind this revolution are Chinese farmers and investors who've turned simple ponds into gold mines. With cutting-edge technology, efficient systems, and market access, they are earning millions each year. From Zambia to Nigeria, Zimbabwe to Ghana, Chinese-led tilapia farms are spreading like wildfire across the continent. So, what secrets are they using, and how can African farmers learn from this model? Join us as we take you inside the high-profit world of Chinese tilapia farming in Africa. Africa offers ideal conditions for fish farming: warm weather, abundant fresh water, cheap land, and low labor costs. But it was Chinese farmers who saw the opportunity. With over 60% of fish consumed in Africa imported, they realized the continent needed local production and fast. Chinese agribusinesses partnered with local governments and communities, building large-scale farms and hatcheries. They brought in funding, equipment, and most importantly, knowledge. And soon, these farms were not just feeding people, they were exporting to Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. So, how do they farm fish so efficiently? The answer lies in three words: technology, science, and scale. Modern Chinese fish farms run in Africa use recirculation aquaculture systems, closed-loop systems that recycle water, reduce waste, and cut down diseases. This system saves up to 85% of water and allows fish to grow at 4 times the density of traditional methods. And it doesn't stop there. Artificial intelligence-powered feeding systems calculate the exact amount of feed based on fish behavior. Smart cameras monitor fish health in real time, detecting early signs of diseases. The result: faster growth, lower mortality, higher profits. One of the biggest game changers is the fish itself. Chinese scientists have developed genetically superior breeds of tilapia, faster growing, disease resistant, and adaptable to African climates. These fish reach market size in just 5 to 6 months instead of 8 to 9 months. This means more production cycles per year and more revenue. By importing fingerlings from top research labs in China, African farms now have access to some of the most advanced aquaculture genetics in the world. Quality is everything, especially when you're exporting to markets like EU, US, and UAE. Chinese-operated farms follow global HACCP and ISO standards for hygiene, water quality, and biosecurity. Processing facilities are set up near farms where fish are cleaned, filleted, and packaged, often within hours of harvest. Blockchain systems track the fish from hatchery to export, ensuring food transparency and traceability. This opens doors to premium markets and higher prices. So, how much do these Chinese farms actually make? Let's break it down. A mid-sized farm with 20 outgrown ponds can produce over 500 tons of fish a year. At an average wholesale price of $2.50 per kg, that's $1.25 million in annual revenue. After operating costs, feed, labor, utilities, the profit margins still range between 25 to 40%. some larger farms ranking 3 million to 5 million a year, especially those exporting high-grade fillets. It's not just business, it's a strategic investment with consistent cash flow. Contrary to what some believe, these Chinese ventures often partner with local farmers. They train local workers, create contract grower schemes, and supply fingerlings and feed to African smallholders. In places like Zambia and Uganda, thousands of locals are employed across the value chain from hatcheries to processing. This model doesn't just benefit Chinese investors, it uplifts entire communities. But it's not all smooth sailing. These Chinese fish farms have faced criticism over land use, water access, and market competition. There are concerns about environmental impact and the dominance of foreign capital. However, many argue that the transfer of skills and technology outweighs these concerns, especially if regulations and partnerships are transparent. So, what can African farmers learn from these Chinese pioneers? Adopt modern systems like RAS and artificial intelligence-driven monitoring. Invest in high-quality breeds with faster growth. Focus on quality standards for both local and export markets. Collaborate with larger players for access to feed, fingerlings, and finance. With the right approach, African-owned fish farms can achieve similar or even better results. The future of fish farming in Africa is bright, and with demand for protein rising across the globe, tilapia is quickly becoming the fish of the culture. Thanks to the Chinese innovation, African potential, and the right technology, a new wave of aquapreneurs is rising. Will you be part of this fish farming revolution? Thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss our next videos on agribusiness, investment, and success stories across Africa.